Welcome everyone to another Barefoot Bootcamp episode. We are going to get started. Today we have a flow of Pilates, yoga, and of course kettlebells. For the class, you need 2 kettlebells, 1 heavy, 1 light. You could also do this class with dumbbells, substituting drills where you need to. Starting on the mat, we're going to start in Pilates stance. Each drill is going to be about 30 seconds unless noted otherwise. Feet slightly forward of the knees, laying flat on the back, arms by the sides, shoulders relaxed down the back body. Take a big inhale. Exhale, roll through C curve, press the hips straight up into a Pilates bridge, straight line, knee, hip to shoulder. Take an inhale and exhale, roll it all the way down. We'll move slightly quicker, just so that you get the spinal articulation happening at the top. Take an inhale as you exhale, roll it all the way down to the floor, and make sure that you articulate through the spine. Inhale, belly to ribs. Exhale, ribs to belly, rolling through C curve, pressing the hips straight up, using the hamstrings, not really squeezing the butt. Inhale as you exhale, roll it all the way down. Hands go right to the tops of the thighs. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, head and shoulders peel off the mat. We are in ab prep C curve status, and we're going to pulse. So as you exhale, that's what's going to drive the movement. You're looking towards the tops of the thighs, anchoring your hips down. Your hips are going towards your heart. Relax the shoulders down the back and squeeze the core. The exhale is going to be happening through pursed lips, so just like that. And let the movement, the contraction, drive the hands sliding up the thigh, feet slightly forward of the knees, and I'm still kind of engaging so you can pull the mat towards you. So use your hamstrings for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Drop it on down. Walk your feet in slightly because we're coming into a bridge position. Flat back bridging, we're going halfway down and then up. Feet are tracking forward. Shoulders relaxed down the back, and you're pressing the hips up, squeezing this time the butt at the top. Imagine your feet are on train tracks, pressing down to the 4 corners, and then squeezing your butt at the top. You can even take a pause at the top, make sure that it's squeezing, then relax halfway down or 3/4 of the way down for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower all the way down. Little transition, yoga status. So cross the ankles, grab the backs of the thighs, rock and roll 3 times, all the way to the feet, and kind of feel the momentum as you come forward and as your legs go back. Last one. Use that energy. Hands go forward, coming into tabletop position. Stack hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, tuck back toes, downward facing dog. Right leg is going to shoot back, close the hips, so the hips pointing down, flex the foot, and then pulse it out. So I'm thinking of the heel going up towards the ceiling, flexing the foot, and rotating biceps outward. Now really start to focus on the micro movement, engaging the glute. You're going to get a stretch to the left hamstring as well. We have about 10 seconds to go. Driving the hips up and back, upside down letter V for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot, giant step outside the right hand, big step. Just give me a little opening of the hip and the knee, so you can turn your right foot out slightly, opening it up, and we're going to go right into dragon push-up. Planting right hand down, set you up. Back heel is lifted, shoulders down the back as if you're rotating your biceps out, and we start. Option is you can kind of keep it shallow. You can even drop the knee if you need to, because we're just looking to open up the hip. If it's feeling good, then you can go a little bit lower. Squeezing the core in your plank, well, one-legged plank type position. I want you to lock down your waist, so bring your left hip towards your heart. Banging it out. We got about 5 seconds to go. You can look slightly forward of the mat. Open hip, squeeze core, pull yourself down. 3, 2, 1. Left foot outside left hand, big giant step. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, drop it on down. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, so this is more of a malasana type position, basically a squat. Heels in, toes out. Sounds fancy when you say malasana though. On your last exhale, drop it all the way down. Plant the hands, step it straight back. Plank position, left leg right away. Pick it up and then pulse. So we're here for about 30 seconds. So mix in that yoga vibe with this down dog pulse. You got about 20 seconds to go. So see if you can relax your shoulders down the back. Lengthen the spine. Now flex foot. Heel to ceiling. And notice the hip is pointing downward. You get about 10 seconds. So you don't want to open hip on this one. Not that it will kill you, but for this particular drill, we're doing closed hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot outside left pinky. And just give yourself a moment to kind of open up the hip. If you just got off work, you're just waking up, you got to get your hips involved. So let them know that you care. Plant the left hand straight down. We're going 30 seconds. This is dragon push-up, back heel lifted, shoulders down the back, and we go. So you can keep it shallow. I'm really trying to send awareness to the left hip. So I open it up, option to drop the knee as well. Sliding the shoulders down the back, or if you're good to go, last 12 seconds, we'll go a little bit lower. Exhale on the effort. Imagine I'm pulling myself down, pushing away. Pull, push for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot outside, right hand, big step, left hand back. Right hand back. Fingers can face slightly outward. Just dip the hip, press up. 30 seconds right here. Keeping triceps tight. And I'm imagining kind of the movement that I'm going to be doing with the kettlebell, using my legs, using my hips. So focus on the technique. Hips, drop, drive, drop, drive. Last 15 seconds. And if you want a little extra, you just got to move a little bit quicker, but don't sacrifice your form or technique. You got to just get sharper and better, stronger for 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more. Cross the ankles, hands go forward, step back, downward dog 4 times. We're going to roll from downward dog into plank, articulating through the spine. Option 1, keep it in plank position. Option 2, coming into plank, just dip the hip, push it back. But if you aren't feeling that, just come into plank position. Back, last one. We're gonna hold it. Just like so. Hop the feet outside the hands. Stand up, tap it out. We're gonna go 4 walls. So 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Forward side, back side. Easy leg cardio. First one, 20 seconds right here. Half jack. So light on the feet. And I'm thinking my pinkies being parallel, landing soft. About 10 seconds to go. Half jack just means that I'm not gonna do full jack. It's gonna come up about shoulder height. Staying nice and loose. You go about 5, 4, we're gonna transition. You're gonna turn to your right or whatever side wall is facing you and turn. Now full jack. Staying light on the feet. Bring your hips underneath you, slide your shoulders down the back. Landing on the middle and second toe. Pretty sure I got about 10 seconds right here. Option across the feet, just to add a little flavor in your life. For 3, 2, take it to the back of the mat, tricep jack. 20 seconds right here. So technique, even though it's a jumping jack. Head is stable. Chin is level. Shoulders relaxed down the back. 10 seconds to go. Pinkies parallel. Landing on big toe. Second toe. Last 20 seconds. Facing you, we're going to do fast jacks. In 3, 2. So feet are going to be closer in together. Your technique is stay in the pocket, stay in the little box. Elbows point straight forward. 10 seconds to go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Shake it on out. All right, 2 more bodyweight drills just to set you up for your deadlift, which is a hinge pattern, and squat, which is a more vertical pattern. Hands go to heart center. Shoulders on the back. Chest is up. 30 seconds, we hinge. So, no weight. You're able to focus on the technique. Let's start with the hips going straight back. So I'm not squatting. I'm sending the hips back, which makes my spine come into more of a parallel position. The back of the head is in line with my tailbone. So if there was a stick on my back, you would see that the stick stays in one line. Hands to heart center, but still puff your chest out. Option to stand up a little bit quicker for 3. 2 is your hinge pattern. Last one, now we squat. Squat, I'm gonna fight to keep my chest up. My knees will track slightly forward and straight up. So here we go, 30 seconds. Adding a little variation to this, just give a twist in the middle. So you have, so squat, stand up, twist. 20 seconds to go. On each movement, I'm gonna keep my chest up. So that's number one, right? Imagine you're balancing something on the top of your head. Fighting to keep the chest up, which keeps my spine more vertical. That's the name of the game. When you're doing the squat, knees will track slightly forward. My hips will go back, but not as much as the deadlift where I'm hinging. For 3, 2, 1. Shake it on out. Top of the mat, hands crossed, just roll your hips out. I'm gonna explain this while you're rolling your hips for 15 seconds to the right, and then you're gonna go 15 seconds to the left. Keep going. I'm gonna tell you to switch in a second. Let me break down the drills. First drill is gonna be a deadlift for 20 seconds, and then cardio 20 seconds. Then you got deadlift to catch, 40 seconds. Keep rolling the hips, switch directions. Then you got reverse lunge for 40 seconds. I'm gonna do this with you. And then you have heavy deadlift, 1 minute. Here we go, I'm gonna mirror you on the first one. Bell goes to the center of the mat. Feet shoulder width apart, heels in, toes slightly out. Plug the shoulders down the back body, hinge at the hip, hydraulic the arms. Hands on bell, 20 seconds, we go. So since you do this without the bell, let's fine tune it. You can imagine that you're rotating or you're trying to bend the kettlebell handle in half. You're breaking it in half, which is gonna make your triceps slide up. You got 3, 2, last one. Bell down, just feet back and forth. 20 seconds. We're gonna go right into deadlift to catch. I'm gonna cue you again as we go into the deadlift to catch. So don't worry, it's a hinge pattern. And then we're just gonna open up our hands, catch the bell, feet outside the bell, hinge, hands on top of the handle, stand straight up, catch the bell. And down, up. So my legs are driving into the mat. Bell staying straight up close to the body. Hands have to open, catch. We have 20 seconds to go. I'm gonna turn to the front, keep going. When you catch it, lock it down, get tight, so you're squeezing everything at the top. Very active position, very engaged position. You got this all day. Keep going, you got about 10 seconds to go. We're gonna go right into 40-second reverse lunge. Feels good for 3, 2, right hand has it. Right foot, same foot with the bell, step straight back, reverse lunge. 40 seconds right here. So first things first, look forward. Then, plug your shoulders down the back, puff your chest out. The knee is gonna track slightly forward as the bell goes back. And then I'm gonna think of sliding down an elevator, engaging the hammies. The bell is gonna wanna pull you out of alignment, but you don't let it. You got things to do. So own this drill for the next 3, 2, last one. All right, you got an option here. You're just gonna go right from one to the other. You can either do one heavy bell deadlift or you got both bells. We're gonna go 30 seconds and then we're just gonna switch quickly, 30 seconds. If you're doing one bell, all good. I have the heavy bell on your right, light bell on the left if you're doing 2. With me, 1 minute, here we go in 3, 2, 1. So we got here for 30 seconds if you're doing 2 bells, and then you're just gonna switch right away. No hesitation. When you got 2 bells, one's gonna be slightly heavier. So you gotta balance it out with your technique and your movement. Just like in real life, when you're gonna pick something up, it's not gonna be even weight. So get used to that for 3, 2, keep going. If you got 1 bell, easy switch, transition, go. That switch probably took about 3 seconds, so it's all good. So we might just hold on the last rep just to get it going. Your lats are involved because I'm squeezing my lats, pushing straight up. Squeeze, push. Imagine pulling yourself down, stand straight up. We got 5. Crush the bell, 4. Butt back, 3. Shoulders down, last one. Squeeze at the top, 5,
4, little challenge. 3, 1 bell, do it. 2, hinge and hold. So feel it in your hamstrings for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both bells, top of the mat. Little flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop the feet outside the hands. Stand on up. I'm gonna break this down. Keep moving. I don't care what you do. Shake, shimmy, wipe yourself off if you need to. We're starting in 20 seconds. We're gonna go hip thrust, jump back, feet outside the hands, and then right into 30-second crisscross abs with a 10-second break in between. We do that 3 rounds. We're gonna get started. So make sure that you set yourself up. You can step back, jump back, land back. I'm just gonna do the variation I'm gonna do and then call out some regressions, progressions. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, here we go. So I'm keeping my weight forward. We're going for 30 seconds, landing soft. So imagine you have neighbors underneath where you live. You're gonna be like a ninja. Or in the middle of the night, we can go get some cookies, vegan cookies. We got 15 seconds. If you wanna pick up the pace, here it is. Jump back, be smooth. My feet track forward. The last 10 seconds, or 5, rather 4, 3, 2. Stand up, 10-second. We're gonna drop it on down. Hands go out, just drop your hips as low as they can go. Left hand back, right hand back. Going right into single leg crisscross abs. Inhale, exhale, left leg, here we go. So I'm thinking of my elbow going to the opposite knee. C curve means my hips go towards my heart and I'm controlling the movement from my center. That way everything's smooth. Last 5, 4, 3, time. Roll forward, 10-second break. Shake it on out. Round 2, we're doing 3 of these. In 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, here we go. So when you hit that, I do want your chest to come up, so your hands come up. My knees are kind of glued to my elbows. Plank position, back option, step back. We can still move at a relatively quick pace, alternating the legs. Otherwise, here we go. Think of yourself as a rubber band for 5, 4, 3, core tight, 2, 1. Stand up. Here we go. Drop it on down. 5 seconds. You're set up. Right leg to tabletop, hands behind the head. Inhale, prepare, exhale, peel head and shoulders off the mat, twist. Here we go. So now you have the opportunity to connect again. We got 1 more round coming up. Knee can be in line with the hip, or draw closer towards the chest, 15 seconds. Imagine your obliques pulling up and back, rotating, not rocking for 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Roll forward. Last one. All right, you got variations, so you can jump back, step back. Might do some other ones too, just for fun. Here we go. 3, 2, 30 seconds. We go. So basic variation is here. Feet tracking forward, right? I can do this one. Or you can do one-legged. Alternating. If you do one-legged, you gotta get tight. Go for a little bit of speed. That means I gotta hit plank, hit squat, hit plank, hit squat. Knees track forward. For 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Drop it on down. Here we go. 5 seconds. Right leg to tabletop. Get control. Connect. Twist to the right. Left foot forward. We begin. So I'm thinking of my hips being anchored to the mat. If you want a strong core, you got to connect to your body with your mind. Pursed lips with the breath. 10 seconds. If you want that challenge, you got to lift head and shoulders off the mat for 5, 4, feels good. 3, 2, time. Cross the ankles, roll forward, adding on right away. So we're gonna move downward dog. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Right foot's gonna step between the hands. Staying high in the back ball of the foot, crescent lunge, and now reach up. Little break, shoulders down the back. As you exhale, coming into Skandasana, so just track your arms, transfer the weight to the rear leg. The front leg will straighten. Breathe here, transfer back. Hands, frame, foot, step back. Look forward, lower down. Inhale up, upward facing dog, counterbalance. That core move. Press the hips up. Left leg is gonna step between the hands. High on the ball of the foot. This one's just like a deadlift, but not. Chest is gonna come straight up. What I mean by that, just think more about being vertical. Take a big inhale as you exhale. Give your hamstrings some relief. After all those hip thrusts and deadlifts, whatnot, open up the hip a little bit, transfer the weight back, step back, lower down to halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, jump feet outside the hands. Step back with the right foot, just like that, like you're riding a surfboard. Reach forward to grab your heavy bell. We are going 45 seconds now. So plug the shoulders down the back like you're welding your shoulders into your lats. Chest is up, core is tight. We go 45 seconds. Crush the handle. 3, 2, we go. Keep going. You have your right hand on the bell. I'm going to turn just so you can see a different angle. But keep flowing, keep going. Do not stop. This motherfucking kettlebell party. So here we go. So what I need you to do, what you have to do, what you must do is bring the hand to the hip and then visualize in your mind the letter J. So I'm making a J shape. Can you see it? Or like a candy cane. Christmas is coming up. That's right, you're gonna be the present. You got about 10 seconds to go. And I'm anchoring my hips back. So I would say like 60-40. Keep going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell goes off the mat to the front. Come into warrior 2. Left knee over left ankle, back foot, 90 degree. Flip your right hand, take a big inhale. Exhale, windmill your arm down. Plant the right hand straight down. Step into side plank, reaching up. We're only here for 30 seconds. It's all good. Squeezing your right glute, option, lift the left leg up. Find balance, find peace. Don't let your ego get the better of you. If you gotta lower it down. But if you can fight and stay with it and stay in the pocket, you got 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, right hand down. Look forward again, kind of like a surfboard. I'm just gonna pop up and forward, and then step back. Left hand has the bell. Forearm on thigh, shoulder down the back. Let's just go, we row. Maybe realize that you can spread the mat apart with your feet. So I'm thinking of separating the mat. It's gonna engage my legs. Strong platform. And then again, the handles come into the hip. Not my rib cage, making the letter J. 4, justified in doing this workout. For the next 15 seconds, I want you to zero in, visualize your back, and imagine your muscles drawing the bell up from the letter J. So you're drawing your back muscles onto your body right now, engaging your lat. Time, bell goes off the mat, right into yoga mode, with control. Knees stacked over ankle, chest is up. It's 2020, we gotta know warrior 2 by now. Flip your left palm, take a big inhale, glide it. Step it back, only 30 seconds. Right hand up. So this is a different visual for you. I'm just gonna guess when it's 30 seconds. But imagine the left hand rotating outward. Option to pick up the top foot. Staying stacked. Stay in it. My head between the shoulders, so don't let it drop one way or the other. Squeeze the side oblique, squeeze your left glute. Stay there, hold it. I just wanna see how much time you got. 3, 2, 1. Plant the hands. Lower down halfway, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You might need to make some room, like with your kettlebells. Take them to the edge of the mat, lower on your belly. Arms reach out. Here we go, swimming. My Pilates peoples, I'm gonna cue you. But if you're brand new, you get the picture. Here we go, inhale, prepare. Exhale, slide the shoulders down the back. Lift arms and legs, swim. 30 seconds right here. Now you're gonna look forward, not to the side. If I look to the side, because I'm looking at the clock. Lengthen your body, but keep your shoulders down the back. Opposite arm has leg modification. You can fingertip the floor. Keep the chest up, shoulders still down the back, scapular depression. 3, 2, time. Bring your hands underneath you. 30-second push up, little variation. Lift the hands like you're doing cobra, pressing the hips forward, and then press up. 30 seconds right here. So I want you to squeeze your lats, press your hips forward into the mat, press. Quality, high tension. So it's almost like you're doing cobra at the bottom. Lock your waist in, draw your hips underneath you. So as I lower down, I'm pulling myself down, and then I just lift with my hands for 3, 2, last one. Downward dog, pop it on up, shake it out, twist it out. It's gonna be 20 seconds right here. All right, twist it out, keep going. I'm gonna explain what we're gonna do. Quarter swing catch, I'll cue you as we move along. Pull over with a light belt or heavy belt, depending on how you're feeling. Quarter swing catch to reverse lunge, and then bicep curl. We're gonna get started in 20 seconds. Shake it on out, grab a sip of water. You're gonna have 45 on, 15 off. Grab your bell, make sure it's above the knee. You're hinging in 3, 2, hinge, catch, hinge, catch. You gotta keep the bell above the knee. So I go, deep hinge, so the butt goes straight back. I'm gonna turn so you can see, but keep moving. Hinge, notice, stay taller longer. So I'm not going with the bell, I'm hinging, power hips. Rock back, swing back, hinge back, not squatting, keep going. You got 20 seconds to go, open the hands, catch the bell. If you wanna move a little more ballistic, you gotta be smooth. Straight to the top. Quarter of a swing, in 3, 2, last one. Bell goes down. Grab your light bell if you need to. You got about 5 seconds before we start. You can do this with dumbbells, or you can actually do this without any weight. Right, if you just want to focus on isometric tension, here we go. So I'm keeping my elbows at a 45 degree. And I'm almost getting a stretch. Keep going so you can see. It's almost like I'm getting a stretch at the bottom, engaging the core. Let it go as low as you can, and then squeeze. Now draw the energy from the floor into the body, from the feet into the butt and the hips. Elbows the only thing that move. 10 seconds to go. You have a 15-second transition. For 5. Use your grip. 3, don't give up. You got this. You can do it. Last one. Bell goes down. Now we got quarter swing catch to reverse lunge, alternating. Same principle, stay true. Keep the bell above the knee. Control it, be smooth, hands on top of the handle. In 3, 2, rock back, catch. Goblet squat style, but goblet reverse lunge. Step back. So it's like you're holding a goblet of kombucha that you're gonna drink right after class. You got this. Just hinge, just catch it, just step back. About 20 seconds to go. If you wanna put some spice on it, you can move a little bit quicker, but keep your technique on point. Let gravity smooth you down to the floor so I'm not frantic. High on the back ball of the foot, pressing into the lead heel. Butt tight at the top. Catching, stepping, standing. Time, 15-second transition. If you gotta go light bell with the bicep curl, It's all good. You go heavy bell. I need you to lock it down right now. We gotta do this. Hands, crush the handle. Goblet of kombucha. Oh, here we go. All day. First things first, keep your chest up. And then focus on squeezing the biceps at the top. You know what you came for, but I'm not gonna forget about my core. I imagine being in a cylinder, my legs in a cylinder, core in a cylinder, shoulders. There's two helpers pulling them down my back because they want you to succeed and they want you to finish this drill, finish whatever projects you got to smash today. Now is the time. 3, stay with it. Your sweat, your breath, contract. Bell goes to the top of the mat. We do one breath, one movement with that little mini flow. Just follow along. I got you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, vinyasa. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot outside, right hand. Let's change it up for a second. Warrior 1. I want to bring some relief to all that. Forward, catching action. Humble warrior. Inhale, chest up to ceiling. Exhale, humble. Humble warrior is great for strengthening your feet, legs, ankles, opening up the shoulders, the upper back, and the chest, as well as helping with your balance. So it's a great all-around asana for a lot of pushing action. Hands interlock, inhale, exhale. Just a little counter pose so you can stay fresh. Stay with it. Inhale, hands down. One more vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop the feet between the hands, stand up. All right, here we go. We're gonna do an AMRAP for 4 minutes. I'm gonna face you and mirror you on this one for the first minute, then I'll turn profile so you can see. You got about 30 seconds. I'm gonna set you up. 5 cleans from the floor on the right, 5 squat in the rack on the right, 5 press on the right. Then you switch to the other side. So you got 5 cleans from the floor, straight to arm wrestling position. So it looks like this. Spiking the bell, then you got 5 squats. Dropping the hips, keep the chest up, and then you press straight up for 5. And then right to the other side for 4 minutes straight. Here we go, strength in 3, 2, hinge. Hips back, spike the bell. Bring it straight to the collarbone, right? Down, using the hips and the legs. I'm going at a medium pace so you can see. Spiking the bell, meaning my hand will open up if I needed to. Handle at a 45 degree, we got 1 more. Base of the palm, thumb. Keep it right there, keep it close to you. 5, bell's not going anywhere. 4, keep the chest up, you know your technique. 3, you have to engage the core because it wants to pull you out of alignment. 2, last one, here we go. Strict press if you want, meaning keeping the body tight. Opposite fist is tight. Elbow points forward. The bell doesn't really move from its position. I just drive it straight up and then I let it come down. Option to dip and drive. Dip the hips forward. Drive. We got 1 more. Dip, drive. Catch it, drop it. Left hand has it. Clean from the floor. Clean it up. It's vertical. So again, I'm going medium pace this first round with you, but then I'm going to pick it up and go. Spike the bell. Base of the palm of the thumb. 2 more. The bell is on me. I keep it close to me because I got to know what it's doing at all times. We got 5 squat. Here we go. Very possessive, right? Got to know what the bell's doing, where it's at, what time it is. We have 2 more. Last one. Pull yourself down. Stand up. You got this. Press it straight up. Feels great. Strict press meaning my body doesn't move. You got light bell. Option though to dip and drive. Meaning I'm going to use some momentum from my lower body to my upper body. All right. On you now. I'm just going to go. I'm ripping it up. Not being frantic. I'm mindful of the technique. Last one. This is a pretty light bell for me, so I might have to pick up the heavier bell as soon as I do my right side. For 3, we got 2 minutes left. 4 more. 1 more. Getting right into it. 5. Strict. 4. Stricter. discipline. 2, last one, power. Drop it. Switch it, left hand has it. Here we go. 1. There is a slight pulling action, but you got to relax the fingers so that the bell can roll around you. 2 more. 1 more. Drive your hips forward. Here we go. Fight to keep the chest up. Spread them out apart with your feet. Knees track forward. Then you got 2 more. 4. 5. Here we go. 2. Elbow forward. 3. Bring it back to you. 4. Retract the body. Last one. I'm going heavy. Keep going. Keep going. Do not stop. You do your thing. Here we go. You got 1 minute left. You got this. You can even try a clean from the hang position, meaning it's not going to touch the floor, but it's going to be somewhat dead, racking it up. Here we go. Your legs are powerful, and they want to move, and you can feel the blood pumping into them. You got 2 more. Core is engaged. 1 more. Option to strict it, or you might have to dip and drive. You got 30 seconds to go. Can you finish with me? Here we go. Racking it. Going from the hang, maybe. Clean to the rack. Keep it in the rack. All the way up. The lower you go, the more muscle fibers you're going to engage. You got 10 seconds to go. Ooh, can we finish? I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Oh, that was awesome. And I know you kept your technique on point. I could feel it. But if not, you can always go to one of our tutorials. It breaks down the clean, squat, rack position, overhead press. Whew. We're gonna finish on the floor. Drop it on down. All right, team, here we go. This one you're gonna want a light bell. I am gonna mirror you on this one because I can. So you're gonna grab your light bell, you're gonna get on your right forearm first. Put the bell in front of you. It's gonna be a 45-second drill. Stack shoulders, hips, knees, so you're straight up one line. Getting started in 10 seconds. Now you're gonna take the bell and just place it on the hip, the trochanter, right? Something like this, slightly forward, and then make sure I'm a straight line, pick it up, option to just hold, right? So maybe I'm here. This is also great for the glute medius. Right, it's a great deal for the glute medius. If you want a little extra, now I'm using my obliques and my glute medius. You got 30 seconds. But first things first, I gotta check my structure. So check your structure. Your right forearm's on the floor, shoulder stacked over the elbow. Spread the fingers wide. Press into your right thumb, right middle, right pinky finger. You got this for 15 seconds all day. Zip your waist in. Lock it in, so draw your ribs in, hips towards the heart. You got 5, come on, you got this. 4, again, you can just hold it if you need to. 4, 3, 2, last one. 15-second transition, we'll set you up. Flutter kicks, thumbs inside the horns, lean back. We're gonna get right into the chest press with the flutter kicks. We're not gonna play today. Bell goes up, legs go up, inhale, prepare, exhale. Head and shoulders peel off the mat. Let's start by lowering the legs. Start to kick. Hollow body. So I want a full kick first, adding the press. Imagine pulling the bell down. This is where you're gonna get your power from, because you're gonna pull down with your lats. Keep on kicking. Exhale on the effort. Quick little legs, strong core, strong chest, strong back, strong shoulders. Control the movement. Pressing 10 seconds. Pull it towards your center and push it with your center. Like a dragon ball of energy. For 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Roll it forward. Okay, here we go. Right forearm, left forearm for you. Bell goes on the hip. Make sure it's on the flat part of the hip. And we start. Pick it up. You got this, right? Because you got to check your platform, your stability. Fight to keep this option. Dip the hips. You might have to zero in. Focus on your obliques and your glute medius, your left Glute medius, push the forearm into the mat. Spread the fingers wide, head between the shoulders. Option to hold it. If you need to, you got this, we got it. Stay with me. Hold on to it. Crush the handle. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, time, bow down. Whew. All right. We got one last little core one. Superman. Superwoman. It's all good. Make sure you need space or get space if you need to. So I'm gonna break this down real quick. Here's what it's gonna look like. It's like a swimmer's prep, and then you're gonna pull in as if you're wrapping the back knee behind the ankle. Does that make sense? 30 seconds, here we go. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, peel your shoulders off the mat. Same knee as hand. So I'm just pulling back. This is a Superman, Superwoman when you're flying through the air. Look slightly forward. Keep going, don't stop. You got 15 seconds to go. I want you to keep going. 10 seconds to go. So you're pulling the thumb to the shoulder and you're wrapping the back foot behind the ankle or behind the knee. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do one more. Bring it in. Right into the cool down. And you know, now might be the time to set an intention for the day. I'm gonna mirror you. Draw your left sole of the foot towards your right inner thigh. Right forearm could be on the shin. Inhale, reach up and over. So maybe now you can set an intention for the day. You know, if you wanted, not even to be productive, forget all that. Maybe you just want to see if you can stay connected in every conversation that you have with someone. I will say this though, in order to do that, you have to connect with yourself. And that could be when you wake up in the morning. Maybe you have a little ritual, a little yoga, a little breathing, a little positivity. Turn towards your left knee. Your right leg's gonna be behind you. Take a big inhale. Chest can stay up, so this is your upright pigeon. Otherwise, drop it down. You might be asking yourself, like, how long do you hold these postures for? So 30 seconds is one way to do it, or 3 breaths. But the breaths that you do, you're not thinking about the end game of being done with the breath. You're just taking a big inhale, and you're just looking to relax something. Because then you know, next thing you know, it might be 30 breaths, but 3 breaths is pretty good. Coming back to center. We're just gonna do a little easy forward fold. Arms reach up, going towards your right leg. 3 breaths, and you'll see this. You might have taken a yoga class, either in person, pre-COVID, or online. But inhale, lengthen, exhale. On the exhale, when you're doing forward folds, take a big inhale. What's happening is that your hamstrings and your back, the muscles are lengthening. But you can't do that if they're being constricted. Come back to center, just go right to the other side. All right, so bring your right sole of the foot to the left inner thigh. Left forearm is on shin, palm up, reaching up. And this one might be a little tight, but this one's tight for me. You know, back in the day, I used to be able to grab my foot and rotate. And I'll get back there one day. I just haven't practiced this asanas quite as often. But you can also grab the foot and kind of pull yourself gently forward. But don't force anything. In fact, use the technique. Take an inhale to see if it works. You tell me, I'm not sure if it worked. Come back to center. Just turn to your right shin. You're gonna make the letter 7, right? just like that. The knee towards the wrist. You can stay upright. This feels good, you know. I'm thinking of a straight line from my big toe to my big knee and then to the hip. Or you can drop it down. This appears to be a passive stretch, but in reality it's anything but, because you can actually feel, if you take a big inhale, you can feel your spine lengthen. So it's not just about me dropping to my hip, I'm actually lengthening my spine. Feels amazing. How lucky are you? Come back to center. Just easy forward fold, right? Bend the knee if you need to. We used to teach classes. You know, you don't want to let the ego get in the way, right? If you got a tight side, it's okay to bend the knee. Better to bend the knee, because then I put my ribs on my thigh, right? But sometimes ego gets in the way and you want to get to your toes, but it's all good. You can just focus on the breath again. Coming back to baseline, that parasympathetic. If you can tap into that parasympathetic system when you're working out more rapidly and more readily than most, you're going to kill it. Inhale, reach your left arm up and take a twist. This is a good one. So that was just like a little mini cool down stretch, but you know, if you want a little extra, maybe jump on and do one of our yoga flows. You know, maybe just hang out up dog for 45 seconds. Hang out in child pose for 45 seconds. We're going to finish with a little breathing exercise. This one's going to be simple. Very simple. So you're just going to inhale for as long as you can. We're just going to go 10 seconds and exhale for 10 seconds. We'll do that twice. On the second time, we'll hold at the top and then exhale. On the second time, we might go for 15 seconds. But if you got to breathe before then, like, don't worry about it. You know, don't turn blue. Don't be blue over this breathing exercise. So let everything go. Big inhale. Exhale. Let it go. All right, now we're going for 15 seconds. You can do it. But if you got to breathe, let it go earlier, it's all good. Here we go. All right, thank you so much for joining us. I will see you next time for another wonderful episode of Barefoot Bootcamp. Namaste.